Hey guys, this is Kaushik and you're watching Just Nuts, and today I'm going to be reviewing and giving you the tutorial of how to properly use your telescope. So I've been using my uh, telescope since 3 months and I've learned a lot of things about it. So first of all, I'll tell you all of the parts in, and here you go. So the first one is the tripod itself. It's a basic one and it's of very nice quality, of course. And yeah, it's pretty stable. See, it's a little bit expensive. And the second thing is the main lens. So I'll just keep it aside for a bit right now, and let's see all of the parts of the telescope itself. And this is a Barlow lens that came with the telescope set. Keeping it side, nothing else. And going to the side, we get a few more things. So this is the eyepiece. So as you can see, this is the eyepiece for the telescope itself. So it has a reflective mirror inside it. So I'll just get to it in just a minute. Okay, there we go. And here's the eyepiece, and it's a cool thing. As you can see, this is the lunar lens. Keeping it aside, we're gonna be using this for seeing the moon, but with that we also get the 20 millimeter lens that fits in this eyepiece over here. And keeping it aside, we get two more things. This is for the maximum zoom one, and this is the 6 millimeter lens. And one last thing, and this is the screw, that you can say a screw that helps the main lens to be attached to the tripod. So that's it. Let's see one by one to them. First of all, the tripod over here. So this tripod is a mid-range tripod that came with the telescope itself by default, and it has a nice quickly like attachable and detachable structure out here, and has a simple mechanism here. You can also do this, rotate it in 360 degrees, and if you attach the main lens here, it can also go like this up to 180 degrees. So that's pretty nice, and it is built up of metals, so no worries, durability is there always in metals. And yeah, let me just focus over here. Okay, coming to the next thing, that is our main lens that helps in seeing everything that a telescope shows. So starting from the top end over here, and it has few things. This is the cap for it to protect the lens inside, and here's the lens, nice quality lens, as you can see. And it's also metal built, completely aluminum body. So that makes it feel more premium and expensive, of course. And yes, so there's some caution that on no circumstance should observer look directly at the sun. Yeah, so the sun's rays just zoom in out and you'll be blind if you just try to see the sun through the telescope. So don't do that. And here are two knobs, kind of, you can say, that help in just like setting the focus of the telescope. That's so cool, I love it. And one more thing, here's the focal length and diameter, and over here, mentioned over here. And the focal length just like mentions that how much a telescope can zoom. So mine is 360 mm, and with this amount of focal length I can easily see Saturn at a size of like this. So yeah, it's really good, and you can also see the Saturn in the with the help of binoculars. I'll make a separate video on how to locate all of these planets, especially Venus and Saturn. So here's another cap, and here we go. This is the lens over here. So that this was it, the main lens. And the next thing is this is known as the Barlow lens. So it can improve the telescope's zoom up to 1.5 times. Yes, 1.5 times. So that's a nice thing if you attach it to the eyepiece over here. So yeah, it's a cool thing. I love it, and I used it a lot, and yeah, that's a good thing. And the next thing over here is our eyepiece, of course. So this is one of the most important parts in the telescope. So what it does is that when the light that enters into the lens, it reflects it and puts it into your eyes. So how does it work? It's simple. Like, there are some knobs here I can rotate, and let me just open all of the caps attached here. So here we go. This is the mirror for it. As you can see through it, my hands are over here at the left hand side, and I'm just like pointing this pointer to there, and as you can see my hands. That's a cool thing. And yeah, of course, this is one of the most important thing. Just don't break it, because these are very expensive parts. This thing only costs about if you break it, it's about 2500 rupees to replace. So that's very expensive, I know that. And then after that, both of these lenses, you can say, kind of. So these are also very important. Without these you can't see with a telescope. So that's the exception. First lens is our, I guess, 6mm one. Yeah, this is a 6mm lens. So in telescopes, the more like shorter the lenses, the more the zoom. So with this 6mm lens, I can see up to 90 times. And the second one is the 20mm. So with this I can see up to like 45 times maybe. And this is the lunar lens. So with this I can see the moon, because the moon is too bright, so it just like makes it a little bit dimmer. What you can do is you can attach it with any of the lenses, and the shop would be a lot more dimmer. So yeah, and the last thing is this knob. So I'm gonna be like attaching all of the parts together right now. So how to do it, I'm gonna be doing it stepwise. So I'll just keep everything aside and put all of the main things right now at the front. Let me just set the camera angle over here. Here we go. And so first of all, take the tripod of your telescope that came with it, and then take the knob, open it up. It's a little bit tougher than you think it is. So just take the telescope and then attach it over here, align it with the hole perfectly so that it fits inside it snugly. Okay, it just came out here. Okay, here we go. It's aligned over here, and then take the knob, okay, then attach it on the other side. Let me just do it. Okay, here we go. It's attached perfectly. It's so huge, so I'm just kind of unable to like tell you. Okay, then take the bolt and put it in here in the kind of hole, you can say. And then after that, rotate the knob in clockwise, and here we go. We've successfully attached the telescope, the main lens, to the tripod. And wait a second, let me just switch to the ultra wide lens so that I can show you in a lot more clear view. Okay, so guys, I think you may be able to see it right now clearly. And his tripod, just gonna like set it like this. Yeah, that is how it works. Okay, so right now I'm gonna rotate the telescope, and then after that, if there's a cap, take it out first of all, and then take the eyepiece, take out all of the caps, then put the smaller side over here into the telescope like this. Okay, and then tighten up the knob over here. Look, that was so easy. Okay, and then after that, if you want to, you can completely recline it out just for a little bit more handiness. And after that, what you can do, you can take any selective lens of your choice over here. As you can see, let me just set the focus. Okay, here we go. So you can take any lens of your choice. Like I have just taken the 20mm lens right now. I won't take this one right now. Okay. So then what are you gonna do? Take the lens. First of all, untighten the knob here, then tighten it up as soon as it gets in, and here we go. Like, your telescope is partially ready. And if you all want to attach the Barlow lens, you can also do it. How to do it? So simple. Take the knob, eyepiece out, sorry, then attach the Barlow over here, get it in, and then put your eyepiece inside the Barlow here. Okay, so it's that simple. And you can tighten it up with this knob over here. So this was it, guys. This is how you can use your telescope. And one more thing, when you just attach all of the parts, what you're gonna do is take your telescope, and after that point at something bright, or something that is clearly visible. I know it would be like blurry at the starting, and then what you have to do is that completely recline this part of your telescope, okay, this part, and then slowly just uh, take it in. And when you do it, it starts focusing clearly, and you will get an 8K footage of what you are pointing at. So this is how you can use your telescope easily. And if you like the video, please subscribe to my channel. If you didn't, please share it with your friends who are interested in astronomy. So bye bye, see you later.